Travis Kelce erupted in anger after being shockingly ejected by head coach Andy Reid following a costly missed catch during the Kansas City Chiefs' tense clash with the New York Giants. At MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, one of the weekend's most jaw-dropping NFL moments wasn't a last-second touchdown or dazzling highlight, but an explosive confrontation right on the field between Kelce and Reid after the critical drop that shifted the game's momentum against the Giants. The fiery scene stunned fans inside the stadium and instantly exploded across social media as cameras captured Kelce's furious, red-faced reactions, pacing and shouting on the sidelines, broadcast live to millions of viewers nationwide. For a superstar celebrated for passion and resilience, yet rarely seen in direct conflict with his coaches, the shocking outburst raised urgent questions. What truly sparked this dramatic clash, and how deep could the fallout go? It all traced back to a pivotal moment in the third quarter, with the Chiefs narrowly leading but facing an intense third-and-long situation, when the fateful missed ball ignited one of the most unforgettable and emotionally charged sideline dramas in modern NFL history. Patrick Mahomes once again relied on his most trusted teammate, Travis Kelce, who has always been a lifeline in the toughest moments. Mahomes launched the ball with a perfect throw, cutting clean through the Giants' defense. But then the unthinkable happened. Kelce, long praised as one of the most reliable hands in the NFL, let the ball slip through his grasp, bouncing off and crashing to the turf, leaving thousands of Chiefs fans in New Jersey stunned with heartbreak. The entire stadium seemed to freeze in shock. Giants players erupted with joy, celebrating their crucial defensive stop, while Kelce hung his head, hands on his knees, showing raw disbelief at the mistake. On the massive stadium screen, the painful slow-motion replay of Kelce's missed catch played again and again, spreading waves of disappointment even deeper among fans. Fox Sports commentators shouted, "This is absolutely a play Kelce will never want replayed in his career." Head coach Andy Reid was furious and made a jaw-dropping call. If it had ended there, it might have been remembered as just one rare mistake in Kelce's brilliant career. But what unfolded next turned everything into an escalating incident, as Reid confronted Kelce directly on the sideline. According to reports from the sidelines, Reid was not only upset about the dropped pass, but also blamed Kelce for failing to follow the planned route. TV cameras caught Reid waving his arms and speaking sharply. Just seconds later, he was seen clearly telling Kelce to sit out, a signal understood as wanting the star tight end, number 87, to stay on the bench instead of returning for the next drive. The call was shocking. Reid, usually known as a calm coach who always defended his players, rarely showed such strong discipline toward the team's second most valuable man after Mahomes. Pulling Kelce from the field during such a critical game was thunderbolt news to teammates and fans alike. Then came Travis Kelce's explosive response. Right after Reid's order, cameras immediately captured Kelce's furious and emotional reaction on the sidelines. Right after the shocking scene on the sidelines, the game's energy shifted completely, and the cameras refused to look away from Travis Kelce. The star tight end, usually known for lifting the Kansas City Chiefs in their toughest battles, was now sitting on the bench with his helmet off, his face buried in his hands. The intensity of the moment turned emotional as Kelce was seen wiping his eyes, clearly fighting back tears. Fans in the stadium were stunned, some silent, some gasping, unable to believe they were witnessing one of the NFL's strongest leaders breaking down under the pressure of both disappointment and conflict with his coach. Across social media, clips of Kelce's emotional reaction spread like wildfire, with fans debating whether Andy Reid had gone too far or whether it was a necessary move to spark discipline in the team. Patrick Mahomes, watching from the huddle, looked unsettled without his most trusted weapon on the field. The Chiefs' offense seemed to lose rhythm, struggling to find the same energy without number 87. Meanwhile, the Giants took advantage of the momentum swing, pushing harder with every play as their confidence grew. What made the moment even more gripping was the uncertainty. Would Kelce be allowed back in the game, or had Reid truly decided to make a statement by keeping his star tight end on the bench? Commentators highlighted the rare nature of the incident, reminding audiences that Kelce had built a career on consistency, strength, and motivation, often inspiring younger players across the league. For him to sit in tears on the bench was not just a sports headline, it was an emotional shockwave that touched fans deeply. The story was no longer just about football. It became about pride, frustration, and the fragile line between leadership and discipline. And with the clock ticking down, everyone was left wondering, Could Kelce bounce back from this low point, or had the clash with Reid created a rift that might change the Chiefs' season forever?